maybe he's a little bit autistic because he was being quite weird.
That is quite a jump. Dating in 2026 is definitely quite a pickle. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the worst dating stories of all time on TikTok.
I need to say this out loud because I just can't believe that it actually happened. So I went on a date last week with a guy and the date didn't go good. He was just giving hater number one, like couldn't be happy for anything that I said or anything that I was doing. Didn't give me like a single compliment or anything. There's so much more to it that I'll explain if somebody wants because it's honestly really bad. But after the date, I just decided like he was so fucking rude. I don't really owe him to talk to him again. So I stopped talking to him and that was 5 days ago. Then yesterday he DM'd me a video on TikTok. He doesn't even follow me on TikTok or anything. And it was this guy talking about how all women are crazy and we act through emotions and we just can't think logically because we're such emotional beings.
Oh, God.
And when you sign up to be a boyfriend, that's what you're signing up for. You're not signing up to be a therapist or listen to your girlfriend's cries for help. And I was just like...
The irony of that.
I can't believe he sent that to me. Like, that's really weird, right?
That is quite weird, I'm not gonna lie, and the irony of that is absolutely ironic. Sounds pretty emotional as well.
I literally just had the worst first date experience of my life. This guy DM'd me and he seemed cool on Instagram, but he also seemed like he was 23 fucking years old. I think he only posted old ass pictures of himself.
Okay.
And he shows up and he's like 35. And at first I thought like maybe he's a little bit autistic because he was being quite weird.
That is quite a jump from 23 to 35 to being autistic is crazy.
And then I came to realize that he's just a fucking weirdo. So the second we walk in the bar, he's not even looking at me or trying to start conversations with me. He's literally like staring at every other fucking girl's ass in the bar. I'm like, what's fucking wrong with you? Do you not have fucking manners? And then we like sit down and all he's doing is bragging about how he manages all of these influencers. And then he's like trying to get me to fucking do OF essentially. And he's like trying to like convince me to do it. And it's like, that's how you're gonna grow. Like you need to move to Miami.
That is crazy.
I'll help you out and all this shit like that. Like what the fuck is this what LA is like? Because this fucking sucks.
Well, it definitely does suck that he had to go through that. Why are you crying though? I mean, sure, like, you know, we all are humans, but that is, yeah, LA is pretty weird. Moving on.
Wait, what'd you say again?
I'm saying that, like, are you coming home with me for a little bit, or are you going home? Because if not, I'm probably just gonna end up splitting the check.
So I have to pay for my half if I'm not going home with you.
It wouldn't seem fair to me to pay your bill and me not get anything out of it.
That's disgusting. Like, you actually treat women like this?
No, not all the time.
Let me see.
Not all the time is wild. Holy shit.
Whoa, whoa. Who are you?
I'm Stacey.
You're Stacey? Oh.
Everything good?
Yeah, you look a bit different.
Just a bit?
You look older.
Older?
No, but not like...
What like I do?
I don't
Need a bit of
rude.
Botox?
No, but I don't want to be rude, but you don't look like that in the picture.
It's kind of me, but I just put loads of filters on it. So I don't think you'd want to see me if you saw me at this age.
You've like de-aged yourself. You just lied to...
Okay, so me and your Auntie Jane.
Whoa, how do you know my auntie?
Oh, we're best friends.
What do you mean your best friend?
Right, well, we were just at work one day and she just said that you
Why is she
were looking for a girlfriend, and I'm thinking...
You cannot be serious.
Look, Harry, you're gorgeous, and I just thought, why not?
No, that is weird. First of all, why is she getting involved with that?
Well, I don't know.
And second of all, this is like...
This is quite terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be absolutely infuriated if I was put in this position, but he is 100% right. She needs to leave.
So I just had the worst first date of my life. I show up.
I'm not gonna lie. You're right. You're right, bro. Bro fumbled hard. Whatever you say, I agree. I'm kidding.
He is high as a motherfucking kite. And we go into the bar. He is quiet. He's not talking. And then when he talks, he tells me that he pees in his sink.
Oh, God.
He tells me that he does not wash his hair with shampoo or conditioner, then proceeds to keep staring at these gorgeous group of girls sitting next to us. Gorgeous. They're so beautiful. He is staring at them the entire time while I'm trying to talk to him. Oh my gosh, I physically had to ask him if he was stoned. I had to ask him if he was even interested. I had to ask him if I was appalling to him. Those words actually had to come out of his mouth. We only had one drink. I swallowed my drink. And now I'm gonna go grab some pizza. Because that was god-awful. I'm gonna go, like, eat my feelings right now. Did I mention that he leaned down and proceeded to ask me to smell his hair? He wanted me to smell his hair, his dirty hair.
I'm curious to know how bro even got the date to begin with. That's what's been on my mind right now, so I can copy paste and implement his method. Yeah.
Let me tell you, men are not lonely enough. Tell me why I'm in this grocery store and I exit the grocery store and this guy walks up to me and approaches me. He's super awkward, super cute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is so sweet. And he approached me and he asked for my number and you just tell he was nervous. So I was like, oh my gosh, maybe he's just like a kind, genuine person. Like he seems so nervous. We end up chatting and talking over text and he seemed really sweet and he was like, I'm so sorry if I'm nervous. And I'm like, oh, don't be. It's like a nerve-wracking thing. We're planning to go on this, like, keep in mind, he pointed this out, this is important. He wanted to go on a little pottery date where, like, you know, we paint the ceramics and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Keep in mind, I'm 21. This man is 29. I understand that is quite the age
29? What?
Gap, but I was in it for the bit. I was like, oh my gosh, 29, like he is going to be looking for something, you know, maybe he can plan a date like better than the guys my age, am I right? Anyways, so he wants to go on this little pottery date, right? That was Friday when we're talking. We talk all day Saturday. He's getting to know me. This is when things take a turn.
Okay.
I sent him a photo of the dress that I was like wearing on Saturday for a swing dancing event, and he said something along the lines of, I need to tear that dress off. And I was like, whoa. I haven't even gone out with you and you're already saying like extremely lustful things to me over text. Like I like a good compliment, like any person, like, oh, you look beautiful. That is great. But like this man was lusting over me and he kept asking for selfies. He asked me to send him a pic of my ass because he said, and I quote, when he asked me out, that I look wow. That's how he described me. Wow, which is extremely flattering. I'm a personal trainer. I got a nice ass. But at the same time, you can't say like, let's go on a wholesome pottery date and then just be like, wanna fuck? Like,
yeah, no, I get that. Like, just if they send you a picture of your dress, just say it's a beautiful dress. I'm sure you look lovely in it or something, or you know, something sweet. I don't know. Don't say I'm gonna tear it off you.
Hey, fuck, if you're not gonna sleep with me, that doesn't make any sense.
Again?
What do you mean? Like, I mean, okay, like.
Okay, well, you don't have to be weird about it.
It's just like I'm not really sure. Like I don't think
my time already, and the whole thing's kind of a waste.
Wow. I mean, nobody really disrespected me like that before. Like I don't know what the heck.
You have to be dramatic.
That is not dramatic. Like, do you literally hear what the fuck you're saying? You literally just told me that you're not gonna pay the check if I don't sleep with you. So you were coming, like that was your whole intention. Like, I feel like I was, from the day we met till today, I never gave off. Oh, I'm like the hookup girl.
I just think you're like a drama girl.
Says the man who literally just said, I'm not gonna pay the check if you're not gonna sleep with me. Like,
yeah, that is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at that point, I wouldn't even waste my time arguing. I'd probably leave. This is making me sound really performative, but no, but I get it. Like, I just leave.
So recently I went on what I believe was the worst date of my entire existence. It all started on good old Hinge, which I don't know why I haven't learned my lesson yet with that app. And I matched with this guy, you know, he was cute, he was fit, he was tall. So we get to talking, you know, we're going back and forth, asking each other questions. It's mutual curiosity. And I'm like, wow, could it be a man who is equally good looking and can hold a conversation? So pretty much a few days into talking, he was like, I would love to take you on a really nice fancy dinner date. And, you know, I gave him my availability and I was like, I'm so excited, you know, where do you want to go? And he said Nobu, which if you've been on my channel before, you know dates never end well when they take me to Nobu. Part of me felt
Why? I don't
bad
get
because
it.
if you've ever been to a Nobu, you know that it's not cheap. It is pretty expensive.
Okay.
And so I was like, hey, are you sure you want to take me there? Like, it's a little bit expensive. He basically was like, oh, my perfect, beautiful angel princess. Like, I want to spoil you. I really enjoyed talking to you. Like, I want to get to know you over a nice, like, romantic dinner. So we meet at the restaurant, and I take my own car. He takes his own car. He steps out of his vehicle, and it's like a movie scene. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like there's fog. His hair's blowing. Like, he is just so dang beautiful. So we sit down, and, you know, he tells me a little bit more about his job because I kind of realized, like, oh, I don't even really know what this man does, but surely he makes enough to be able to, like, wine and dine me on this first date. Once we get our menus, he is just like, order whatever you want, like drinks, food, like I want to spoil you. So he starts talking about his career, and he's like, yeah, I've been working on this business for a couple of years. Like, essentially he was telling me it was like a fashion, like clothing company that he was really passionate about. But it sounds like he just started this out. So I'm like, oh, so that doesn't sound like it's his main source of income. Like, I can't just upright ask him that because it's the first date, you know? So I kind of, you know, work it in and be like, oh,
I'm curious to know.
This works so hard. Like, is that your only gig, or do you do a couple other things? You know, basically was like, oh, well, aside from that, yeah, I'm not really working right now. Like, I just really believe in this company. I believe in the fact that it's gonna blow up. So my parents are like fully supporting me right now, you know, and I took my dad's car to this date because I don't have a car right now. I basically like sold everything that I own to like invest in this business. So now I'm a little like, ooh, you know, he starts getting into asking what I do, and I proceed to tell him. And then the thing that can be the ick about this is he proceeds to say, maybe you can be my sugar mommy until I get a job and I can afford to spoil us both one day.
Oh, like I understand, like, you know, wanting to sell your stuff and live with your parents to save money, and it's pretty cool that you got supportive parents. But when he says shit like that, I get it. Like, oh my goodness, he did spoil you. He spoiled your day.
And so the end of the date is fast approaching, thank goodness. And the waitress comes over and is like, how's everything going? And we're like, good. And then he also says that we're ready for the check. And so she goes, okay, awesome. I'm going to go grab it for you and I will be right back. She brings it out and, you know, it's in front of us, and I'm like waiting for him to grab his card and, you know, put it down. But he's just kind of like, just looking around, just like scoping out the scene. She ends up eventually coming over being like, hey, are you guys all good? Like, was there something wrong with the check? And he was like, oh, no, we're all good, we're all good. Right after she walks away, equally as confused as I am, he looks at me and goes, hey, so I have a proposition for you. He looks at me and essentially goes, you know, I've really enjoyed my time with you tonight. Like, I really think you're a girl that I could potentially make my girlfriend soon. You know, I want to continue to get to know you. I would appreciate if you could grab the check this time because my business is going to be blowing up like really, really soon. And I'm definitely going to be paying for all the remainder of the dates that we have. So I'm just wondering.
Oh my goodness. No, that is just quite the trap you've got. You should have just paid your part and left.
Of like just this once you could grab it because I promise like in the future I'm totally gonna spoil you. I look at this man wide-eyed and then I look down at the check. That check is $250.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever chemistry we had during this whole dinner date was just gone. And he got really quiet and he was like, yeah, well, like I said, like I'm like working on my career and my company. Like I don't really have the money for this either. At this point, I just wanted to get out of there so bad. And like, you know what? I am willing to pay half. I will Zelle you half. If you could pay the other half, that would be great. You know, it's 50-50. Are you able to do that? Can you ask your mom for some allowance? You know, he ended up ultimately agreeing, and that was it. The check was paid.
Oh my goodness, that is just terrible. Oh my god. Like, I get it, like, you know, if you're starting a new relationship, you want to split 50-50 later down the line. But the first date, if he was want to ask you out, I think it's fair if you just pay the entire amount. Whoa, pausing the video super quick. Please leave a like and subscribe, comment down below. It really does help. Back to the video.
My first ever Hinge date is a story for the book. Like, I think I'm top 10, like on a normal scale, top 10 worst first dates ever. Anyways, someone commented that they think I'm good at telling stories. That makes me happy. So, and my life is so eventful that I could give you guys a million of these and they're actually insane. And honestly, even I can't believe that they're. Anyways, first Hinge date ever. I'm out of a relationship, a very long relationship.
Okay.
I just was like, I need to get back on the dating. I was in this relationship when I was in high school, so I didn't like do the thing where you like illegally download Hinge when you're a minor and like prank people into being pedophiles. Like that wasn't really my jam. Anyways, so I download Hinge for the first time at 20. Everyone's already been at this for 2 years. I haven't. I've been out the game. I don't know how the fuck this works. Anyways, I matched with this guy who I thought was super cute, and he's like, do you want to go on a date? I'm like, yes, sounds great. He's supposed to pick me up at 8. It's 7:30. I'm getting ready. I'm really fucking nervous. I'm literally shitting my pants over this. And he texts me and he cancels. He's like, I have to pick my mom up from the airport. I'm like, that's a fucking lie, you stupid idiot liar. Anyways,
I'm like, shit. I'm fucking full face of makeup, hair done. I'm looking good, outfits on. I was so nervous too for this date, and then it just doesn't happen. I'm like, I have to make good use of me serving face right now. So I go on Hinge and I'm like, who the fuck's gonna take me out? This guy, let's call him Teddy. We're gonna call him Teddy. This guy, Teddy, he matches with me and he's like, you're so pretty. I've never been on a date. I'm like, oh, thanks. This is so sweet. He's like, what are you doing right now? I'm like, this is perfect, Teddy. Teddy, this is awesome. Teddy, this is perfect. Teddy, pick me up right now. Here's my address. Who let me do that? Actually, ever who let me? No, if I could go back in time and take this all back, I would have never done any of that. Teddy pulls up. My stomach, I don't feel anxiety like that. I'm a musical theater major. I practically like do the most nerve-wracking thing every day for a living. Nothing really brings me anxiety.
Okay, get to the point, lady.
I was shitting bricks. I walk outside. It's dark out. My roommate walks me out because he's like, I really don't want you to get kidnapped on your first date. I'm like, yeah, me too. So he looks at the guy and I'm like, bye. And I get in this guy's car. Oh my God, idiot, stupid girl. Anyways, I get in this guy's car. It is literally, it looks like a kidnapping truck. It's rusty. There's paint peeling on the outside. I get in the car. It smells like a construction worker car. Not that I know what that smells like, but that's like the vibe it was giving. I have no idea if that's correct. It smelled like old wood and rusty nails in there. I thought, I'm dying tonight. This is actually it for me. I'm not making it out. He's like, hi. I'm like, hi. Literally like, hey. Anyways, Teddy's like, what should we do? I don't know, Teddy. You said, what are you doing right now? I said, pick me up. You didn't have a plan. So he's like, let's go get coffee.
I mean, to be fair, it is a last minute date, so I wouldn't expect him to have a plan off the bat.
Coffee. It's 8 p.m. Maybe 8:30 at this point. I'm like, sure. You know what? If that's your prerogative, an espresso at 8:30, like, let's do it. We go to the nearest coffee shop that's open at 8 p.m., which there was one literally down the block from me. I don't even know how. He parks the car. I kid you not. He parks the car. He gets out. Shorter than me. Don't get me wrong. I love a short king. I don't know if I can do 5'4".
Fair enough.
Anyways, we get out of the car. I realize he's really, really short. I'm like, fuck. So we walk to this coffee shop. We parked about 3 blocks away from this coffee shop. He sees a bar nearby and he's like, we should go in. I'm like, I'm 20. I don't have a fake ID. I don't know how this is gonna go down. He walks in the bar. He doesn't say anything to me. He walks in the bar and I have a video of this. I have a video of me standing on the street going, he just left me on the side of the street to walk into a bar. Anyways, we get to the coffee shop. This guy's like trying to buy me coffee. I'm like, I don't want a coffee at 8 p.m. You go do your thing though. He gets an Americano. He obviously doesn't get Americanos often. He was just trying to get something sophisticated because he was like, this tastes like shit. And I was like, you order something that tastes like shit, it's gonna not taste good. Sorry if you're like an Americano fiend out. I don't mind an iced Americano, but hot Americano is just like battery acid in a cup. So we're sitting, we're talking. The conversation's boring, but I'm there for the plot. That finishes up. We get back to his car. If I'm being honest, I knew we were close to mine, but I didn't know where I was in retrospect. Because we like parked blocks and turns down. So I knew I was in walking distance of my apartment, but I didn't know how I was gonna get home. And I was just like, what?
I'm not gonna lie, whoever told her she's a good storyteller is lying to her.
Well, I hope this date goes well and he drives me back. Anyways, we're sitting in his car, we're talking, the conversation's fine. I don't even want to repeat. He looks me dead in the tits. And he goes, you have a perfect rack. That face.
That is wild. What the heck? That is so weird.
You just made in reaction, that was my face too. I think I just looked at him like that. Just like a lot of fear and just like, why the fuck did that come out of your mouth? Oh, but it doesn't stop there. He goes, I bet you are perfect too.
Nah, that is just terrible. I would have gotten out of the car and just walked it home and asked my roommate to pick me up at that point, because that is just grim. Holy moly.
One time I went on a date with a girl, and after the date we went to my house to watch a movie, and about 15 to 20 minutes into the movie, I tried to kiss her, and she completely swerved my kiss and then made fun of me for it. So I secretly texted my roommate to come up with an excuse to save me from this date. And about 5 minutes later, he gives me a call and says, bro, I just broke my ankle playing basketball. I need you to take me to the hospital right now. One time I went on a date with a girl.
So, you got embarrassed is what I'm hearing? If you guys want to see the second part to this, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll do a part 2 of this type of video. It does really help if you guys subscribe.